I think I'll keep them dark. I think just for the sake of it. Or maybe I should keep them light just so I can see the dirt on them. There we go. Those look awful. I really wish I had better gloves. But I do want them to be farmer gloves. And this is pretty much what I would wear in real life, so. Let's see. Normally I have glasses like this. Alright? But it doesn't make sense to be wearing safety glasses. I guess it does. Do we have to look cool though? Yeah, safety sunglasses. Japanese people will think this American is trying to look way too much like Blade. Farmer Blade. Very Blade glasses, aren't they? But I don't want to... Normally I would just wear the regular glasses, but... Yeah, we'll wear the protective ones. I want to look professional. The people in Japan are going to be staring at me, so... Alright. I think that's good. Next menu. Alright. I think we're good. Confirm. Whoa! And we are loading in. Give it a second for the shaders to load and everything. Need to give it just a moment. I gotta look around and stuff. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. First of all, I see a Massey Ferguson combine. They gave me a Massey Ferguson combine. That's incredible. And apparently I have a, grandpa? I'm gonna guess. Ooh. Oh, yeah, I'm still stuttering a little bit, but that's okay. The shader cache will build in a bit. Oh, hello. Start conversation.
If this isn't a successful farmer standing in front of me, you can call me a goat and feed me some oat. I just noticed your bank account. Listen, I'm proud of you, kiddo.
Ow.
Don't you think this is about money, though? You brought stability and
Hope's happy,
security to the farm. That's all I ever wanted. Not the money. That's just an indicator.
Okay.
Now, get yourself some fancy new machines or something.
Got it.
Congratulations.
This is amazing. Can I help you with something? That's the rudest thing to say after he just welcomed me and was like, wow, you got a lot of money. Can I help you with something?
Here's what you can help your fellow farmers with if you like.
Oh, interesting. I can help with weeding, I can help with herbicide, back, exit. Okay, before I do any of that, before that sets me off on a mission or something, let's chat?
Sure.
I want to know more about you.
Okay, let's see. Before I forget, I just spoke to your great uncle on the phone. I always tend to forget what we talked about right after I hang up. Probably because he talks so much with his crazy ideas.
I don't think I have an uncle.
This one sticks. Listen to this. He wants to start a mobile petting zoo.
Yeah, that sounds like somebody from my family. Yeah, this sounds like a cute idea.
The thing is, it could actually work if done right. Others do it.
Really?
They visit hospitals, kindergartens, birthday parties, retirement homes.
Really?
Rabbits, goats, even horses, or a cow could be popular to pet. Most critical are the logistics and the health of the animals.
I see.
I have no doubt your uncle
I can
does
handle
care
that.
a great deal about the well-being of the animals. He always did that. Never hurt a fly in his life.
Well, that sounds like my uncle.
One time, when you stepped on a snail, he was weeping.
Yeah, that's my family.
I mean, that was actually on his 50th birthday. Really dampened the mood.
Oh, that poor snail.
Right. So his idea for the mobile petting zoo was quite specific. He wants to drive chickens to the beach and let them out for people to pet.
That's a terrible
He
idea.
announced last year he wanted to spend more time at the beach at his age. Also, he complains that most hotels don't have a proper egg quality to offer at their buffets.
Okay.
In addition, he likes bringing people joy like that. That's how this idea came to be.
I see.
But when I noted it might always be a bit stressful for the chickens,
that's what I was
he
thinking.
went to Katie,
Yeah.
our local animal farmer.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, he tried to buy dozens of chickens from her, but she's one smart lady and told him the same thing as I did.
Fuck off, right?
In the end,
Huh?
he also disliked the thought of searching for his breakfast on the beach.
I love him for his crazy ideas.
Me too. But my brother is a handful, I tell you. It's time to get back to farming now.
Okay. All right. Okay. I need to go. All right. I'll be back. This is amazing. I wonder what I have. I wonder if is the P menu still a thing? Yeah. Vehicles. Oh, look at this. Vehicles, brands, packs, used vehicle sale. They already have stuff on sale. They have a really nice Lemkin cultivator. Is that the foldable one? Ooh. I'm tempted to just buy that just because. Because that's really good for like contracts and stuff. Yeah, I'm just going to buy that real quick. That's on sale. I use that all the time. These Lemkin cultivators are just amazing. They fold up in the back, so it makes for really easy driving if you have a tractor with, road speeds or whatever. We have a crop chaser, which is really cool. It's a great big old, looks like an auger wagon or something. Yep, auger wagon. Oh, it's got a little description down at the bottom. Look at that. Auger wagon, also known as chaser bins, are used in the field for temporary. I've never heard them called chaser bins. That's cool. I kind of like that. It makes them sound like they're in an action movie. Agrisim Combi Plow. This is a subsoiler. Nice. 3 to 4 meters wide. Yeah, can probably find a better plow. Garant. And this is a slurry spreader. I use slurry spreaders on my other farms on FS22 quite often. These are my mods and DLCs. Oh, it did include all the mods. How wonderful. So, yeah, I grabbed as many mods as was available on day one. Hello, Angel Horse. It's good to see you. Welcome to Farming Simulator 25 for the first time. And I grabbed, they just had a few things, but these are really high quality mods, including, I noticed Giants included a John Deere 7810. And I was like, oh, they included the 7810 for all the fans of FS22. And, but some basic stuff like your K-brand GF 8712 and, K-brand GM D4411 and, the direct drilling stuff like the Nordsten that everyone used in FS20, all that good stuff. So let's see. We have an animal dealer. We have a wardrobe. Aha. So let me change my name real quick. Here. My name is not Magic. Thank you. My name is Mage. Specifically Mage Centron. Change. Yes. Good. Much better. Okay. Fantastic. All right. And what else was on there? We've got, let's see. Wardrobe. Oh, sorry. I just clicked on that accidentally. Construction. We've got farmland. I wonder what we have in construction. And I also want to look at farmland just to see what we own real quick. Saving content. Oh, okay. Ooh, wow. This is a sizable town, and we own a very small little area here. Zooming really far in. This is I love how you can zoom in here. This is great. Looks like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little fields. Very awesome. Angel Horse, when did I become a mod for your channel? I don't remember. Must have been, I don't know. Maybe probably within the last 2 years, I'd have to guess. Good question, though. Okay. So that's our little farm. That's our farmland. So we have, this is kind of cool. Look at the size of this city. Look at all the different shapes of the fields, too. Ooh. And I bet there's hills, too. Well, that's okay. No big deal, Angel Horse. It's always wonderful to have you back. Oh, look at the crop calendar. It's August as usual, which means it's canola season. Oh my goodness, look at all these. Wheat, barley, canola, oats, corn, sunflower, soybeans, potatoes, rice, long grain rice, sugar beets, sugarcane, cotton, sorghum, grapes, olives, poplar, red beets, carrots, parsnips, green beans, peas, spinach, grass, and oilseed radish. No pens yet for animals, so we're not quite there. Contracts. A bunch of different contracts, which we'll take a look at, including some that are pretty close to our farm, it looks like. We have a green... Oh, these are owned. These are our production chains. We have a greenhouse for rice saplings. I wonder if that means we have a rice field. And then we have a medium mushroom greenhouse. We're growing mushrooms. We're growing enoki mushrooms and oyster mushrooms. But it says materials missing, so we probably need to get some water for that. So we'll have to check and see if we have a water tanker and all that good stuff. We have a new prices menu. Ooh. Look at this. Barley, barrels, bathtubs, bread, bucket, buffalo milk, buffalo mozzarella. I guess that's the water buffalo. Buffalo milk and buffalo mozzarella. That's amazing. Butter, cake, canned peas. They have canning, canola oil, carrot soup, carrots, carton roll, cement bricks, cement bags, cereal, cheese, chili peppers, chocolate, clothes, corn, cotton, diesel, digestate, eggs, enoki mushrooms, fabric, flour, furniture, garlic. That's new. Garlic. My goodness. I love garlic. Goat milk bottled. Goat cheese, grape juice, grapes, grass, green beans, hay, herbicide, honey, jarred green beans, kimchi. That's amazing. Lettuce, lime, obviously, liquid fertilizer, long grain rice, manure, milk bottled, Napa cabbage, noodle soup. Oh, just for nostalgia, we might have to figure out how to make some noodle soup at some point. Oat, olive oil, olives, oyster mushrooms, paper rolls, parsnip soups, parsnips, peas, planks long, potato chips, potato soup, potatoes, prefab wall, preserved food, beetroot, preserved food, carrots, Oh, so these are jarring. So not canning, those are jarred. Wow. Raisins, red beet soup, rice bag, rice box, rice flour, rice oil, rice rolls, rice saplings, road salt, roof plates, rope, seeds, silage, slurry, solid fertilizer, sorghum, soybeans, spinach, bagged spinach. That's kind of freaking cool. Spring onions, stones, straws, strawberries, sugar beet cut, sugar cane, sunflower oil, sunflowers, tomatoes, TMR, total mixed ration, triple soup, wheat, wood beams, wood chips, and wool. Wow, I'm blown away by that list. That's amazing. And then this is really nice. This is much nicer than FS22, where the quit game was like down here and it was just hard to see. This is very nice. Let's go into general settings and see if we can let's see. We're gonna check our general settings at first. Let's see. Time scale, we're gonna slow it down to real time. Economic difficulty, obviously. Traffic's on. Seasonal growth, yes. Days per month. I think we're going to give ourselves 3 days to start with. Snow on. Crop destruction on. Periodic plowing required, yes, please. Field stones on, yes. Lime on, yep. Weeds on, yep. Disaster destruction. Why the hell not? I've always had to set, ever since I played the very first version of Sim City back on my very first computer, I've always had disaster stuff on. Let's see, vehicle control, dirt, normal. I guess that's just dirtiness. Automatic engine start, off. Stop and go braking, on, yes. Trailer fill limit, off. Yeah. Fuel usage, okay. Normal, I guess, is fine. Yeah, this is fine, I guess. Alright, yeah, that's fine, I guess. General settings, everything looks okay. Yeah, here it is, here it is. Let's see, steering sensitivity, we're going to turn it down to about 50. And I think it's vehicle arm sensitivity, we're going to turn that up just a little bit to 150. Steering back speed, I think everything looks okay. Engine speed, switch to trains, on, input, help, everything's cool. Okay, cool. Let's turn the environment up just a bit. And radio we'll put at 70%. The character volume we're going to put up. In fact, yeah, we'll 100% everything except we're not going to GUI. We're not going to do that. But let's save the game. There we go. Okay. That should be good. We've looked through the menus. We've had a fun... well, we didn't look through the buy menu, but we want to see what we own first and walk around our farm and stuff. I'm very excited to be here. These are our little vehicles. We have a truck. Beautiful, looks like a tipper. It's a regular tipper truck. Love it. Lizard brand, okay. That's the default brand. I love our Massey Ferguson harvester. Alright, and we are going to be a little bit choppy as we first start playing, just because that's just the nature of the game. We're first time playing. What in the world is this little thing, and why am I in love with it? It looks like something that I would want in real life. I wonder how far we can zoom in. Oh, look how small it is. It's adorable. All right, give it just a second, everyone. I'll let the textures load in. There we go. This game is one of those things where, like, the longer... the textures are flickering. Well, it's always day one. Let's drive around a little. This feels so weird. Ooh. Yeah, driving is going to be a little choppy until everything loads in. There we go. Ooh! Let's put on the music, huh? Music? There we go. Oh, I love this. Okay, that sounds familiar. Look at this little thing. This thing is amazing. I could use this for all kinds of stuff. Definitely going to use this to refill any animal feeders we happen to have. But we can also use it to get around the farm. This thing is surprisingly not... It doesn't drive that badly. Like, you might think that it might be tipsy, but it's not. You've got I assume, a grain silo? I assume this is just a regular grain... It's just a regular grain silo, I'm going to assume. Yeah, textures are still a little bit iffy. Might be able to fix that just by loading out, loading back in. It's the first time the game's loading in and stuff, so the texture cache is still catching up. Well, this is neat. This little thing goes everywhere. We'll Pardon me. Oh, wow. I've got a little tool shed area back here. Little farmyard space. It's not much, but it's here. Ooh, I think I know what this is. This is a rice planter. I've seen this in the trailers. Oh, look at that. It's a rice planter. How cool is that? And then I'm going to assume this is a rice harvester? Isekai or Iseki, one of the two. Alright, we're going to do something really quick. Hold on. We're going to see if we can't freeze these textures in place by reloading in. There we go. We're going to try loading out and loading back into the game. Sometimes when you play for the first time, it's reading two different texture files, one that's yours and one that's not so local. So sometimes when you load back in, that takes care of some of those texture issues. Right, well, looks good to me. And I will remember to rename this whenever we figure out an actual name for our farm, which I haven't quite yet. And if this doesn't fix the texture problem, I'm sure that they'll send out a update or something. Right now I just have it on sort of very generic, just high graphic settings, whatever that means. Yeah, see, that kept it from flickering. Sometimes when you save a file into your hard drive and then back out and then load back in, it only reads the textures from that file. So it keeps it from snapping back and forth. Look at this field. Wow, look at this field, y'all. It actually looks like soil. $19 shays. No, don't worry. Take your time. You have to understand, I have trouble typing too. Oh. Okay, well, maybe the textures are still sort of doing their best. They're trying. They're doing their best. They're still trying. You'll have to forgive them, you know.
Look who we have here. Last time I saw you, you were playing in cow dung.
It's the Matrix.
Remember me? I'm Ben.
I sure don't.
Some call me by my nickname, Helper B.
Cow dung, really?
You had a cold and wanted to play in mud after heavy rain. Lucky you couldn't smell what it actually was. You know, I've been helping
what kind of animals?
for well over 3 decades now.
I will find out, 19 shays.
Walter hired me as a helper some 35 years ago. I was still fresh. Couldn't drive a plow straight around the corner of an odd-shaped field. He showed me everything back then. It didn't take long before your grandparents couldn't live without me. He and his wife welcomed me to the family, and I became part of the farm. Did I want to run my own farm when I was young? Yes, I did. But that never happened. Doesn't matter, though. In a way, you could say I got stuck here.
I know the feeling.
But I tell you what, that's the best thing that ever happened to me. I don't have to travel the world and reinvent myself all the time. I like you already.
Yeah.
And you know, Walter has been a great boss and mentor to me.
Oh, good for you.
But let's get back to the present. I'm happy that you're here and taking over the farm. The last few months have been a challenge. I'll tell you that.
I'll try to fix this
Walter's
texture issue.
getting
Don't
older.
worry, everyone.
He's tired. It had deep wrinkles on his forehead before you arrived. Even deeper than usual. And I'm not getting younger either. I avoid movement at all costs to protect my joints. However, since it was set in stone that you'd take over, his mood instantly turned around. Tell me, are you nervous about taking over?
Oh, I'll manage.
Sure you will. No doubt about it. I remember my first day at the farm. I felt like a newborn calf, stumbling around aimlessly. But don't worry, we'll get you up to speed.
What
This place may seem big and intimidating at first, but
Not really.
that's normal.
Where do we start?
Well, since your grandfather slowed down, he didn't really bother with the latest machines and did a lot of stuff, well, in an old school kind of way. That's probably why he sent you to me.
Fair enough.
I'm an avid reader of all those agricultural magazines, you know? Old, but still learning.
Fair enough.
However, if you need advice on livestock or forestry, you should talk to Katie and Noah,
Oh, that makes
a
sense.
local
Yeah.
animal farmer and lumberjack.
Okay.
If you come to me, I can help you make sure everything grows well in the fields.
All right, sounds good.
As your grandpa always says, a watched crop never fails. Except if a twister hits. Happens.
Okay, well,
Whenever you need me,
I moved
See
to
ya.
Japan to avoid cyclonic weather, and I end up with twisters. Let's see if we can't figure out a way to fix the texture issues. I don't know if there's a way. I don't think there's a way to change the visual settings while we're in game at the moment. So I think we're gonna have to probably save and then back out. Oh, I will stretch in just a second. Give me just a second, 19 Shays. I just want to double check and see if there's a way for me to maybe help this little bit of texture flickering issue. Let's see. This is very new for me, so I really don't know. But there is a possibility if I close the game, it might save this local file up to the cloud. Let's go to advanced graphics. Alright, let's see what we got here. Texture resolution, high, texture filtering. We'll put it on 8x. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking is going to be the fix for this. Hello, Luanori. It's good to see you. Alright, let's do that. We'll quit the game real quick. Alright, we'll let the local file save to the cloud, and then we'll load back in and see if the texture will stop flickering back and forth. This was something that used to happen back in the day with FS22, but only with the color of the trees, funny enough. It's good to see you, Luanori. We were just trying to work on it could be a little bit of a bug in the game, but I just want to make sure. Farming Simulator has a little bit of a texture flicker, and I'm just I'm going to see if we can't get rid of it. It was maybe because of the first time loading in, I don't know. You hurt your eye? I'm sorry, 19 Shays. A bug-free game doesn't exist, yeah. No, I totally understand what you mean there. And it was annoying. It was getting on my nerves too, 19 Shays. But we're going to try to go back in. Still haven't figured out how to name my farm yet, but I guess we'll get there. We're going to see if this fixes the texture issue. Again, I apologize, 19 Shays. You know, new games. You know how that is. You know, when it comes to video games, there's not a whole lot of, like, fixes that I can think of off the top of my head other than just load in, close the game and then load back in and shit like that. And sometimes that doesn't even fix it, you know what I mean? So you have to just sort of be patient, I guess. Look at this house, though. I just want to point out, look at this house. I mean, my goodness. Yeah, see, the texture's still flickering a little bit. I don't know why it's doing that. We're going to have to figure out a way to be able to stop that. We might be able to lower it to maybe medium settings. Let's see if that'll do it. Oh, okay. Well, I can flick back Luinori, but I didn't want to hurt anyone's eyes or whatever. I didn't want to back it down to lower. We'll go ahead and just apply the recommended medium settings and see what that does. Maybe that doesn't, maybe it doesn't, but... And I apologize to everybody. I wasn't expecting the textures to be glitchy. Trying my best here. Alright, this is the recommended settings. I don't know if this is going to fix the texture issue or not. It looks like it's not flickering at least. Hey! On medium, it doesn't appear to be flickering, but the shader cache is going to take a second to load because I'm on medium now. But hey, look at that. It's not flickering back and forth like a lunatic. So we'll keep it on medium for now, I guess, right? That's promising. Hello! And this is our friend, what is his name again? Uncle? Maybe he's not an uncle. I can't tell. All these people are bizarre. They're just strangers in my home. So we have 3 fields, one of which is very much just a bare dirt field, looks like. It needs lime, needs plowing. Just a neglected-ass field. Doop-de-doop-doop-doo. Let's take a stroll up here to our other fields and see what we have. It'll give us a chance. Sort of just look around and stuff. What is this building? Is this building the mushroom greenhouse, or is this building the rice sapling thing? Oh, this is our mushroom greenhouse. Yeah, alright, to check what kind of animals. I will, 19 Shades, as soon as I figure out where the animal dealer is.